baseline. Then after that, you mark 2 inches for the folding, right? 2 inches for the folding. Like 40 lengths. Now, it's a normal waist or high waist? High waist. It was high waist now. There was high waist. So now on this high waist, we are going to consider the band before I apply the length. So the band we have is a band. We are going to have a band of 1.5 or 1 or 2 inches or 1.5. Let's do band of 1.5. 1.5 band. So you have to remove it from the trouser length. 40. We are removing 1.5 for her trouser length, because if you mark 40 here and let her put band, it will be longer than 40. Are we together? So 40 lengths minus 1.5 is 38.5, right? Then remember that you will join here by half an inch to the band, becomes 39. You get the point? So invariably we remove 1 inch in total, 39. And then while still doing that, you still consider your crotch. Now for a regular female trouser, we do hips over 4 minus 1 to get the crotch. But since we are making a high waist trouser, we are going to add extra 3 to 4. Now the difference comes from the difference of the length from her normal waist to the new waist she has. So if you measure her normal waist to that place, should be around 4 inches. Cross check. Her normal waist to her new waist is you have 12 1/4. That's 49 hip, 12 1/4. Then add extra 4 to it. It becomes 16 1/4. Then your own discretion, you can say, okay, so that you don't make it to be too big or too tight, I can reduce 1 inch again or half inch from that, from the 2 1/4. Then you also remember to push out 1.5 inch for the band. Don't mark the whole crotch there from here. By the time you put your band, it will not be longer than what's calculated. So push up the 1.5 inch from here. So I am going to use 16 1/4, right? 16 1/4. So I'm using 16 for her shoulder. So I use 16 for her crotch depth. The band was pushed out to, don't forget, which I got from 48 over 4, gave me 12 1/4 plus 4, 16 1/4. I picked 16. I left the 1/4. So I now push out 1.5 inch here for her band. I mark at 16. So that when the band comes in, it comes back to 16. If you mark 16 from the waist here, if you add the band, it comes to 16.5. That's foldings will appear. Are we together? Yes. Then after that, the neat thing you need to do here is to mark her knee points, because you must make use of her knee points to measure. Now normal waist to knee is 21 22 for non regular. Then ladies, we don't use 21 for them, we use 18, so it doesn't get too tight on their knee. We go up by 18. So you have 18 plus the difference of the crotch, which is 4. That's 22, which is the high waist now. The high waist point we added. Also add it to the knee, the original knee points. So from here becomes what? 22. Okay, 21 length is store. 21 plus 4 is 25. 25. Or I mean, let's make 23. 23. Her knee points. So you have waistline, crotch depth, knee point, and ankle line. After this, you mark your 49, which is okay. You got 48, right? Okay, 49 was what? Okay, you got 48, but I did 49. Okay, let's do 49 because of Ankara. 49 is 12 1/4 this way, and then extra 2 inches for your normal inseam allowance. Then to get the graded line or the plumb line, all you need to do is to measure from the total inch here. Yes, 1/4, right? Here, add extra 2. Do you get? Then when you measure from here to this point is almost 14.5. That's 14 3 quarter, or 14 1 quarter. Then you measure, which is 12 sorry, 14.25, 14.25, the total distance, hip plus extra 2. Now the middle is 7.7, this is 14.3, 7.15 here. That's the middle line, right? Then mark this line across the whole points. Mark it across the whole points this way. Then connect the hip line to the knee line this way. Now the reason I don't take it to the west is because I place my crotch straight line here, but normal cutting of this method, you will still go straight to the west and still divide the west by 4, then by 2 again. Apply the measurements across on both panels. That means the curve comes on both sides. But I like my panels here to be straight, but I'm doing side zip or back zip, however. No normal flap zip. Bear in mind that on high waist trouser, you will do either side zip or back zip together. Yes. So I will straight to the waistline as if I'm making a rope trouser. So to be sure that this line is straight, I will measure from here 12.25. 12.25. Slight difference, not much. Come up here by 2 inches. Then with your hip curve, you also position it properly this way. And then the knee we have is a knee of 21. Divide by 4. By 2 is 10.5, right? By 2 again is 5.25. Are we together? So from here, 5.25. Then I was trying to make an emphasis where this point divided by 4, you have 5. 2 first is 10.5. Then 2 again is 5.5, or 5 1 quarter. Then at this point, 5.25. At this point, you are to add, if you don't want to have excess inside, because we are trying to sew a perfect fit for the trouser without any adjustment, any open for me or close for me. I'll add 1 inch to this knee point. Reasons for my weavings to be taken care of. The back panel is either you cut it exact or you extend by 2 inches as well. So I will mark at 5, and I'll mark at 6. 6, that's 12. Then knee ankle is 13.5. That's roughly 14. 7 plus 1, 8, right? Mark at 4, 8. Then with the waist 36 divided by 4, you have 9, right? 9. You mark 9. Then because I will join here by half an inch, I'll add half. Because I will close here by half an inch, I'll add half. That's 1 in total. So I have 1 inch added. That's 10. Okay, 10.5. Sorry, not 10. 10.5. Half plus 1. 10.5. So hip cover no remember. Let me use this one. I said waist is 9, because I will join the front panels with half, 9.5. 9.5. Then add extra 1 again for the side closure. That's 10. In total, I add 1.5 on the front panel. Then connect from here. Now, next thing as well is to learn how to blend here. You can join with a straight line and use this to flush here. Because if you do here curving, you are adding that bulgy effects on the trouser. You can make the hair to be straight. They only make the curve appear only here. Don't make the curve to be on this side. That bulge is adding already. Are we together? Then add up to this. Okay, let me open the legs more. Add up to this. Then add your hip. You take your hip curve and connect. You say before go reach out for some now. Okay, go down straight. Now we are not slanting and no side pockets. After stitching, you just join straight, half-inch closure. The plumb line is also giving us more than 1.5 going inside, around 2.5 or 2 inches inwards. So front panel. Now, the next thing to do is to cut the back. You know it's high waist now, so there's no need to raise the back panel. The back and front are equal in length, equal in length. Extend your crotch depth here. Up is but I go manage them. Then you are not to add 1.5 here. Add 2 inches here. No, you have to push the waist inside, so there won't be gaping at the back. So the back will lap on her waist region. If I have enough material, I would have pushed this waist more. The back waist can go like this. The waist will not fall at the center of the trouser. If you wear it, it laps on your waist without having gap. You mark 9 from here. You mark 9 backwards. The normal 1.5 inch you add on the waist and the back panel 1.5. Then from here you connect. This is switch exacts. It ends on the knee. It ends here. Half inch joining on both panels. Tear the middle, tear the side. Alright, tomorrow. Good night, sir. So we have our front and back panel drafted out. See where the hip waist is falling inside.
We initially measured through.
All through.
Yes.
I have 1 inch on the ankle.
Ended on